Hey guys, Prof here, and I've got an amazing video for you guys today. I'm going to be playing some Battlefield Play for Free, which I am doing right now, and this is an amazing video, a very fun challenge. This is a challenge video, and this isn't live, by the way. This is already played, and this is an amazing video because it's an amazing challenge, and it was a lot of fun, and these are the challenges that I like. So if any of you guys are suggesting challenges and really want something, this is like an idea of something really original. Now, I have a lot of shoutouts to give today because I haven't been doing shoutouts lately, and it's time for me to get back on track. Now, first shoutout I want to give to Dr. Propane because he really wanted to get a shoutout. He messaged me, and on his server one day he saw me and he asked for a shoutout. Second shout out goes to Logical Gamer 99. He also asked for a shout out. And the third shout out here goes to XXWheelXX, and he wanted me to give a shout out to the whole ST6 clan, the SEAL Team 6 clan. So here's a shout out to all of you guys. But then here I have a fourth and final shout out, which is probably the most important for this video because he's the person who recommended this challenge, and I'm sorry if I can't pronounce your name properly, but I think this is how I pronounce it, or you pronounce it, the Gui004 or Gigi004. But anyways, this is what he told me. He's like, "Hi Professor Snipe, I've got a new challenge for you. You must complete a game with 32 players in the top 5, your team and the other included, without killing a single enemy. You can use the weapon you want. Good luck. Wink face." And what I really found funny about this is that he told me I can use whatever weapon I want, yet I'm not allowed to kill anything. So yeah, it was just really funny. I actually found that really jokes. But anyways, this is the video. It's pretty short. It's 8 minutes long. As you can tell, I didn't start recording at the beginning of the round, but here's the video. For a small spoiler, I do end up killing one person. I do end up blowing a tank, but that was a complete accident. But I did get only 1 kill and 3 deaths in this whole gameplay, and I did manage to get the exact 5th spot, which is perfect. Now, I'm going to talk about what map I played, you know, all of that stuff, and what are the troubles. First of all, I'm playing Dragon Valley. The reason I played Dragon Valley because I felt like it's dark, you know, I can be sneaky, I can sneak up and creep behind enemies, and, you know, overall it's going to be pretty good for me. I also decided to use the Engineer class because this is probably the most important decision. First of all, I knew that the Tracer Dart was something I could use for every single class, so Tracer Dart was important, so I decided to, you know, have a, you know, vehicle map. And then also I decided to use the Engineer because I'm like, you know, what gives me points? I know that capturing flags gives me points, so I can do that on every single you know, class. And I'm like, you know, I should go with the Medic because I can heal and then I can revive, so that'll give me some good points. But at the same time, I'm like, if I stick with the Medic, maybe I'm gonna be sticking with a squad, and what if the squad doesn't know what they're doing? And I didn't want to risk that. So what I decided to do, I'm like, I'm gonna risk this one, and I'm gonna go for the Engineer. And I decided to do this without boosters, RPG boosters. By the way, I never use RPG boosters. And I decided to use this because I realized I'm gonna pay attention to every single vehicle I see, APCs and tanks, and I'm gonna see if they're smoking. I'm not gonna shoot them with the RPG, and if they're not smoking, then I'm gonna shoot them. So this gave me like 200 points every single time I shot them, and I made sure that they wouldn't die. Also used the Tracer Dart to dart the enemies, and then also, you know, to get points as well. So I would get my fair share of points here and there, and notice how every single RPG I would shoot at the tank or something, I would, you know, really risk it. So this was like a risky challenge, and I really enjoyed this one. It was really, really refreshing, and this is actually my first attempt to it. So surprising enough, this is the first time I ever tried the top 5 challenge without killing anybody, and I did surprisingly pretty well. Like I said, I did get the 5th spot, and I only killed 1 person. Now that happens at the last minute of the game, and you'll see me like type in the chat box like no, and I'll freak out and stuff. But overall, it's a really amazing challenge. One thing I'm also kind of, you know, really, I wouldn't say disappointed, but, you know, it kind of bothered me is the fact that for this challenge, he asked me to get on a 32-man server, and the problem with that is that every single server has their, you know, T4G, Punkbuster, all of that stuff, GGC, and the only problem is that they kick people for high ping. So you'll see in this gameplay, people randomly get kicked. So it was still a full server. I think each side had 15 people, so it would be like 30 and 30. I mean 30 in total. So it wasn't a 32 completely full server, but it was more of a, you know, 2 people missing. Well, as you can see, like I'm tracer darting people, and I'm just having some fun. And I highly suggest this. Now, also, I suggest to do this challenge, but the only problem is that you might get some teammates mad, especially if you're somebody that, or you're playing with people that you know, really really want to win and stuff, or they don't care about the KD, but they're all about winning. You know, it might not be the best thing for you, because I know you might be you know, providing some support, especially if you play the medic class, but overall, I mean, I wouldn't highly suggest this if you're really playing seriously. You know, if you're just trying to have fun, 1 round, okay, 2 rounds, I wouldn't mind, but then for some people it really bothers them. But this is, like I said, the first time I played, so people weren't really aware of me not killing anybody, and they weren't really bothered and stuff. But overall, this was basically, or I would say maybe one of the funnest challenges I've done. I know I haven't been doing challenges videos, like I get a lot of challenges, some of them extremely hard, others people recommend loadouts and stuff, which I don't really like doing that because I don't have every single gun. I don't have all these attachments that people really want to do. So I suggest suggesting some challenges that are doable for everybody. So something like this, something that I don't even need to purchase anything. I can do it, just, you know, try to do it by myself. Or things like the inverted mouse challenge. These challenges were probably the best challenges I've seen on my channel, and were recommended because you know, everybody can give it a try. It's not like at the end of the video I can tell everybody, you know, I suggest you guys do this because it's fun. It's a fun challenge to do, and it's a refreshing thing to do. Now, if somebody asks me to use the Peshin egg with those attachments like the M145 and this stuff, I mean, at the end of the day, I can't really say use this, or I mean, I would suggest this. And by the way, that's where I killed the enemy, and you see me like typing no and spamming the chat box. But that's basically it. As you can tell, we do end up losing. It's ironic because I said that you know, it's I'm not going to be doing this challenge doesn't really get you the win. So like I said, there we go, it proves that we lost. And notice over here, like I see these enemies and I just shoot them with my pistol. I didn't really want to kill them, I just shot them to get the extra points. And I see this guy helicopter, and you know, I try doing what I can do to get some points. But overall, I think I get the 1st place or 2nd place on my team, but I get the 5th place overall. And it's pretty funny because I think, if I'm not mistaken, because this is a pretty old gameplay, I do end up getting 5th place by like a tiny smidgen of a portion of points. The person in 6th place really, you know, wasn't behind me by a really large margin. He was maybe by 12 points. I don't know, you guys can see it now, but that's basically the gameplay. I hope you guys enjoyed this challenge video. It was a really amazing gameplay. I mean, just the fact that it's something really refreshing and you don't really see me not killing people. So that's pretty much all I have to say. Hope you guys enjoyed this challenge video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.